Right. So I am about to go run with my brother and finish up these 5.5 miles that I have left for the 75. So stay tuned. Alright, so I just finished up my 5.5 miles to end the 75 miles in April challenge for the American Red Cross, helping those families that dealt with natural disasters, you know, things like their houses being lost in fires, stuff like that. So when I started this journey, I didn't really know what to expect, but I set a goal. I was like, okay, 75 miles, do the math, came out to around like 2.67 miles a day, something like that. And I was like, okay, I was like, I can do that. And so what I did was I started doing 3 miles each day. So that gives me a little wiggle room. So at times where, you know, I might, you know, be sore from a workout or just not, you know, having the best time. Weather has been crazy here in Missouri for the past couple months. So that really helped with, you know, days that I wasn't able to get out there and go. So planning is the best thing you can do. I'm not the best at it. I don't always do, you know, planning as in like meals or, you know, like my wife asked me, she's like, hey, what do you want for, you know, lunches for this week, or and supper, lunches and supper, because I go to work and then come home. So I'm like, and I'm always like, I don't know what to say. And she goes, you know, she's like, why don't you know? And I'm like, I don't know, I just don't. So it's kind of like that. I don't know why I have a block in that, but it's something I got to work on. But other than that, I planned this out and I set that goal and I completed it, and it's one of the greatest feelings that I've had. And I guess, I don't know, I guess that's what they call that runner's high. I ending it with that 5.5 mile was awesome. I've got some footage of that to show y'all. Real nice place, just right up the road from the house, and it's a fishing spot, but they've got a walkway out there, and it's got like multiple little bridges on it, little places for people to sit, and it's pretty cool. I even jumped over a snake at one time during the run, so that was cool. Saw some lizards, some birds, and overall just great scenery. The wind was blowing, and you know, since all the trees are there, I mean, it was just enough to really keep you going. If any of you runners out there understand what wind does for you on a hot day, you'll understand how I felt. So I just wanted to hop on here and just let y'all know that, you know, I did it. I finished it. You can really set your mind to something and you can do it. I know in my life I've had a lot of start and quit and start and quit and start and quit and start and quit, but we just got to learn that we can't get inside our own heads and, you know, feel sorry for ourselves if something goes wrong. You can't just start something and expect to be great at it. I think that's like the biggest problem we all have. You know, we start something and we go, well, I'm okay at it, or gosh, I should have been faster. Well, why couldn't I have done that? Why couldn't I have done this? And we just play that mental game, and so we just eventually quit it because we think that we're not good enough, that we can't do it, and we should just move on to something else. So I still struggle with the whole mental thing, you know, whether I'm good enough, or, you know, what I should be doing in my life, you know, at the age of 32, just a lot of stuff. But, you know, when something like this happens, you know, I set that goal and I did it. I know that I can do these things, and it really builds my confidence. And I know that even as I get older, I can be greater than I ever could have been. And that's truly how I feel. I don't think God made us to just sit around and get old and do all the things. Yeah, that's just not me. I don't want to be that. I want to be active. I want to grow with my boys, and I want to, you know, share runs with them or whatever they choose to do. I just want to be able to be there and be in it with them. So that's another big reason why I do it. You know, I want to show people that it's possible. And I know I didn't get like a ton of, you know, running footage throughout this thing. I was just using my Apple Watch, and I would share the photos of the run. But yeah, actually I'm gonna try to get a full copy of my whole month. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post that and show y'all all the runs, because I have not checked that. I don't even know how many runs I did. I think I'm gonna leave it there and show y'all some nice footage of the run I did today. 75 miles, done. Ow! All right, good morning. It's windy, hopefully you can hear me. But me and Josh here, I'm about to run this little hiking trail, finish up my 75 miles in April. I've got 5.5 miles to go. So we decided to find some flat, and he was like, hey, he's like, let's go out to this walk trail over by the house. So this is what we're gonna do, and gonna have a good time doing it. All right, so we are just a hair over 2.5 miles. Going pretty smooth, don't feel too bad. The wind is really nice. That kind of helps keep you fresh in my book. So yeah, we're just pushing off, just taking it leisurely. But I'm just getting started. My eyes on the target. No, no. You're the better ones, you can go. They'll be calling me. Oh boy, too tall for that. Squirrel! They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Three and a half. We almost there, baby. Woo! Huh? We'll do some stretching when we get up here. That right, you guys, so here we go. 5.5 miles today. View that progress. All right, so here we go. We've got the 75 done.